After impressively finishing out his draft year in a development league, this prospect has been sent to open the following season. This new player meets his Double-A coach for the first time and receives some sagely advice about what it takes to be successful outside of the gym or field.
Time for minor league baseball here on the show as we set our sights on the Double-A Eastern League. Tonight, the first of this four-game weekend set between the Red.
Play ball. That's ball four. Ow! Ow! Ball four. Take the ball.
Now at the plate, number 64. Two's all over the place.
Hitter.
2 on, 2
number
out, and
64.
of course, here in inning number 2.
Ball one.
A ball and no strikes.
Ball one, no strikes.
Rigdon at second, Castro at first, 2 out in the inning.
All right, hold it here, hold it here.
He's got it. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more. So digging in now, number 64 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. 3 runs already home here. Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Robinson. And that ends the inning. So 3 runs in the inning on just 1. Ready once again, number 64. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Before the first pitch, a check at first. And the runner back. And another throw over. And a dive, but he's back. First delivery to him on the way. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now the 1-0. Liner in there for a base hit. And the throw in gets away from him.
Killed that thing. Atta boy.
And that right there was his first Double-A base hit. I would imagine he's got to feel pretty good about that.
I'm sure he does, Matt. A lot of guys never get to Double-A baseball. And even though this isn't the end goal for him, it's always nice to get on the stat sheet as you move up through the minors.
Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
The right
Ready
fielder,
now,
number
Pedro
5.
Juarez, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Hit in the air
go
out to
hard,
right.
you're scoring.
Moving under it, Robinson. And that ends the inning. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, and a couple of men left. Next will be the designated hitter, Luke Toth. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there, and it's 0-1. Striding in once again, number 64. Last time through was a base hit. They'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. Both teams with 6 hits so far. 1-0 pitch is a splitter in there, 1-1. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2.
This will wind up being one of those kind of saves you used to see back in the 70s. I'll tell you, he was on fumes at the end there, but he found a way to get it done.
And this evening's ends at a 7-2 finish. Portland took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Brian Snyder gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Beck. Minor League Baseball is live and on the air.
Play ball. He's out.
Stepping into the box, number 64. And we'll see what he can do here.
Number
2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They started the season out on the wrong foot, dropping one on the road on opening day.
Yeah, Matty, they need to grab this one today. You don't want to drop the first 2 games of the season. I don't care if it's on the road. I know you're going to have to battle, play well at home. You can't afford to get on the team bus back to the hotel 0-2.
To 1-2 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
Towards
All right,
second.
stand up, stand up.
Throw on to first, and they're able to escape the monster inning as the side is retired. Digging in for his second at-bat, number 64.
Number 64.
0 for 1 here in the early going. In there, 0-1.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
2 out, nobody on. And he'll step out and ask for time. Maybe trying to get this pitcher out of the rhythm he's in right now. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Now to the plate, number 64.
Leading up
0
for
for
the
2
Sea
on
Dogs,
his line thus far.
the designated hitter, number 64.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Let's play ball.
At the plate, number 64. He's
Now
hitless
batting,
in 3
number
at-bats to
64.
this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Salazar Just a 19-year-old. He throws a four-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and a two-seam fastball. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning.
This evening's game comes to an end. 5-4 the final tally. Redding came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory.
First for the victorious Fightin' Phils. 5.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this
And
presentation
now,
of minor league baseball. Today, Game 3 of this 4-game weekend set between the Reading Fightin' Phils and the Portland Sea Dogs. It's baseball on the Steve Wallace, the lefty from the Hawkeye State, gets the nod to pitch in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season, and I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that, and hopefully he gets off to a good start.
Now at the plate, number 64,
Batting
looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base. I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Grounded back up the middle. Oh, and he has some trouble with it, and the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning. But they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
Batting ninth, the shortstop, Manny Franco.
Here comes the 0-1. Popped straight up.
Find the ball. Find the ball.
And that'll get down for a base hit. So striding in, Pedro Juarez.
Now batting,
Twos all
right
over
fielder.
the place. 2 on,
Pedro
2 out, and of course, here in
Juarez.
inning number 2. Swing and a flare hit toward right. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. One more look at the... Into the box, number 64 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been... Oh, and they've got him picked off. They slap the tag on him, and he is out at second base. The 1-0.
All right, make the turn. Make the turn.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go, and we are tied. At the plate, number 64, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Number 64.
High in the air down the right field line. Robinson is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the second out.
Play ball.
A 2-0 finish today. The Sea Dogs used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave
Our
it
final
back.
line score.
Steve
First
Wallace
for the victorious
earns
Sea
his
Dogs.
first win of the
2
season,
runs, 7
allowing
hits.
only a single hit. Harper, the Delaware-born hurler, gets the call to start. Now at the plate, number 64.
Leading
only one hit in 11 at-bats for the series so far.
Number 64.
Oh, he chased a bad pitch that time. It's strike one. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Fastball well outside. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Ripped down the first base line, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Ready with another 2-2. Oh, and that liner caught him. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Digging in, Stephen Rigdon. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Stephen Rigdon.
Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle to take.
Now a move over to first, and late reactions, and they got him.
Play ball.
Now batting, number 64.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Swinging a soft liner, but this is hauled in by the second baseman.
What's the play ball?
Coming to the plate now, number 64. One for two on his line so far in the game. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
0-1, here it comes. Ground ball left side. A diving effort as it's off his glove. And the recovery will not be in time at first, and the inning will continue following the infield single. Digging in once again, Stephen Rigdon. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Rigdon.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Now batting, shortstop.
Digging in to try it again, Manny Franco. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6.
Come on, baby, you're up, come on.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. No runs, a hit, 2 left. Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 64. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
Line to the right side, but a foul ball. Up high, 2-1 now. Liner toward right center. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. And he's safe.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's
Now
day and age, Dan, where
the
everything's a
baseman,
homer, a walk, or a
Steve
strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
All right, you're here,
This
you're
one's
here,
down
you're
to
here.
third. A dive, and he knocks it down. But the recovery will come too late, and the bases are loaded now. So striding forward now, Manny Franco.
Shortstop.
He got on top of
Manny
one and was a ground-out victim
Franco.
last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at-bat right here.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning.
Play ball. That's ball 4.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this
5
win.
runs,
5-2 the
2
final
errors.
today.
They left
The
19
Reading
runners
Fighting
on
Phils
base.
came through when it mattered in the 9th
Time
on
of
the
the
way
ball
to the
game,
win.
3 hours
Luis
and 8
Maraville
minutes.
gets the win in relief, his second of
Thank
the
you
year.
for joining us
Daniel
here this afternoon.
McGathick wraps it
And
up
we
for the
remind you
save,
to
his
please
second.
drive
So that
home
just about does
safely.
it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show.
A Double-A hitting coach touches base with a new arrival to the team.
Time for minor league baseball here on
And
the
now,
show as we
please
set our
welcome
sights on the Double-A
your
Eastern League.
Portland-
Patrick Bunning, the Mississippi native, will be on. To the plate now is the designated hitter,
Batting
number
fifth,
64.
the
He did his
designated
part
hitter,
yesterday afternoon
number
as he
64.
cashed in with 3 hits in the losing effort. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. And guys, you take a look at our visitors here with the early lead tonight as we play the bottom of the first. They come in just trying to get their feet wet here in this new campaign as they've split their first 4 ball games.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
Here's the 1-2, and he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. So they pick up no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and they leave the bases loaded. So stepping in,
Now
number
batting.
64.
Number
He's 0 for
64.
1 thus far.
Ball 1.
And a slider tails outside for ball 1. from the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
All right, good at bat right there. Good job. Let me get on the sack.
Ready for another chance. Julio Castro.
Now
he
batting.
got called out on strikes his last time through.
Julio.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
On to first, a double play. 1 hit's all they get. We played 4 full. At the plate, number 64. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Designated hitter.
It doesn't look very
number
promising
64.
so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Three and 0 now.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Into his motion, here comes the 3-1. Sent on the ground. Guillaume moving to his right, throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Play ball. 3.
Stepping in, number 64.
Now
and we'll
batting.
see what he can do
Number
here.
64.
2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Hit out towards second.
You're here.
Scooped up. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. So 2 runs on 3.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
Our final
this
line
evening's
score.
ends at
First
a
for the
7-2
victorious Binghamton
finish.
Rumble Ponies. 7 runs on 16.
The game's future stars are on
And
display
now,
as
please
minor league
welcome
baseball comes your way on the show.
Play ball. 3.
Stepping into the box, number
Batting
64. He's ready
The
for
designated
his
hitter.
first AB here
Number
in this one.
64.
He's set. Here it comes. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Well, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight. Been a fairly decent start to the year, 3-2 in their first 5.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They want.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. 1 run scores. And the second run will score as that makes it a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, one of the things you want to do, D-Row, is strike early, and they've done just that with a big hit driving in 2.
Yeah, Dan, great to grab an early lead right there, especially when you could throw up a crooked number for your pitcher.
Stepping up to the plate,
Batting
Julio
7.
Castro.
The
And we'll
right
see
fielder.
what he can do here.
Julio
2 on, 2 away, 2 home so
Castro.
far this inning. Oh, got him looking at the 2-seamer, and that'll end it. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, 1. Standing in, number 64. And he's
Number
looking
64.
to add on to his 2 RBI game from earlier. First pitch of the at-bat. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
Okay, you're up.
Sent back up the middle. Flip of his glove for 1. On to first as they get. Digging in now, number 64. A hit in 2 tries so far. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. And this is poured in at the letters. 2-1 now. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Liner towards second. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Ready for another shot now. Number 64 in a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. First pitch on its way. Line to the right side. Ray is there now to put this one away for the 3rd out as they'll strand that potential going.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please.
Standing in, number 64. He bats with 2 outs and the winning run at second. Here's the first pitch. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
2-1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
On the bag, on the bag. Pick it up, pick it up.
And that may be a run. And they will hold the winning run at third here. And it'll take another 2-out hit to win the ball game. In now, Julio
the right fielder,
Castro.
number 30.
A 2-out hit and win
Julio
it. Fastball or wild
Castro.
pitch would do the trick just as well. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play it. And this evening's contest comes to a close. 5-3 the final. Geraldo Velasquez gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year.
Our final line
Abdul
score.
Stevens
First for the
earns
victorious
the save out of the
Binghamton
bullpen,
Rumble
his
Ponies.
2nd.
5 runs, 10 hits, 1 error, and 11 runners.
There is rain in the area, but we've been
And
given
now,
the go-ahead to
please
get this
welcome
one started. Tonight
your
we...
Play ball.
Now batting, number 64.
Leading up
First
for
shot
the
for him here. 2 hits
the
and 5
designated
trips
hitter,
a night ago.
Number 64.
And that misses for ball 1. Ball 2 now. The 2-0 is taken, strike 1.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually a quality take.
2-2 now.
Here you go, make the turn, make the turn, make the
And that's a
turn.
base hit.
Hey, that ball was
No
hit
mistake
hard.
what he
Good
was
job.
sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Stepping
Batting
up now,
seventh,
Stephen
second
Rigdon
baseman,
comes off an 0 for 4
Steven
in last night's ball game.
Rigdon.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood in the water. He's coming right after you, trying to end it quick.
And it's fouled away. Nobody out, runner on first. Now another 0-2. Fouled away.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Another one sent foul. Tried to get him out front, but it's a ball, 1-2.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
That's a strike to throw down. And not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
All right, here's how the visitors are lining up today. You want to talk about shutting a running game down? The guy behind the dish has an absolute cannon. I mean, you will not see guys get but 2-step lead off first base today.
Moving under it, Ray, and he makes the catch for the second out.
All right, you're here.
Coming to the plate now, DeAndre
Batting
Henley,
nut.
and he could give
The
his
left
guys
fielder.
an early lead if he can come through here.
Henley.
0-2, here it is. Bounce to first. Sellers is up with it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Stepping in, number 64.
Now
he singled his last
number
time
64.
up. First pitch of the at-bat. Low for ball 1.
I'll pick it up,
pick it up. That's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
I guarantee you at release point he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up middle of the plate usually gets deposited in the seats.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Into the box now, Stephen Rigdon, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Line drive, and
Okay,
that's
stand
a
up,
base
stand
hit
up,
into
stand
center
up.
field. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
Hey, had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get the third base.
Right here. Make the turn, find the ball, make the turn.
They get the force at the plate, on to first to complete the double play. Into the box now, DeAndre Henley, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Oh, he's not squaring as the pitch is a ball. And he will be nailed at third on a questionable decision, to say the least, and the inning is over. Now in the box, number 64.
Now
a couple of singles to
number
his credit
64.
thus far. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Reined in. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here.
Your attention, please.
Settling in now
Now
number
batting.
64.
Number
He's looking
64.
for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. First offering on its way. Here's a shot to right field, and that's going to be in for a base hit. Gonzalez rounds third and is digging for the plate. He scores as they extend their lead to 2. And he is in there.
Well, they already had the lead, but that extra run makes a huge difference, even if it's only psychological. The pitcher knows when he steps out there that he has a little bit of wiggle room to work with.
Rigdon.
And this is swung on and missed, so they come right after him, and it remains second and third, but with 2 away now. Striding in, Manny
The
Franco.
shortstop.
Ready on
Manny
0-2. And he strikes him
Franco.
out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors.
Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game when home runs weren't so common.
Our final
and
line
pitching
score.
was really
First
dominant.
for the
No
victorious
complaints
Sea
here.
Dogs.
Tonight's
3
ball game
runs,
comes to
11
a
hits.
close.
No
3-1
errors. They
the
left
final.
8 men on
Portland
base.
crossed the plate 3 times in the 8th, helping. It's baseball on the show, and
Ladies
it's coming
and gentlemen,
up next.
your Trenton.
Domingo Acevedo gets the ball for the opener in front of these hometown fans. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Coming to the plate now, number 64, and he's been swinging the bat really well in April. He's got that average up over 350 to start the new season. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. It's been, all things considered, a pretty good start to the campaign as they have 4 wins from their first 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps, line to line. This team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
Now a breaking ball, but it's low. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score. And the second runner's going to hold over at third, so a run scores, and they remain loaded here with 2 away.
Batting 8.
So coming to the plate, Stephen Rigdon, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Comes set, the 0-1.
Dig!
Straightaway left. Urbina has it in his tracks. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Sea Dogs lead it 2-0. Striding forward now is the DH, number 64, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide at first. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
You see a guy taking swings like this. I think as a pitcher right here, you got to expand the zone even more.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. The 1-2. Line drive to left. 1 away here to begin the third.
Well, we've mentioned the
digging in, number 64. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First offering on its way. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
0-2, here it comes. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
Broke out the sweeping slider right there and just missed off the edge. If he would have caught the corner right there, I think he's got a backwards K.
Liner toward right center. That's in there. Base hit.
Pick up the ball, Stan, right here, on the back,
on the outfield will get him. How slow can you be?
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
Rigdon.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pitch inside the throw. Perfect throw, and they got him at second.
Play ball. Heat save.
Digging in, number 64. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short.
Move it.
And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. And the Sea Dogs lead this one 4-0. Striding into the box, number 64. He got on top
Number
of one
64.
and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. 2-0 now.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got two guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Boy, nothing working for him at this point. It's 3-0.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And he misses with it. Ball 4. So that'll load the bases. And now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Now batting.
Trying to pick
the
things up
baseman.
where he left off. Stephen Rigdon. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And he gets him swinging. What a big out there as there is now one away.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Manny Franco. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Franco.
Heading out towards shallow right. Sampson has it in his tracks. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. On to first, and they get 4-2 the final score tonight. The Sea Dogs jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back.
Our final line
Steve
score.
Wallace
First for the
earns the
victorious
win,
Sea
his
Dogs.
second.
4 runs
Domingo
on
Acevedo
16 hits,
was only
1
able to
error.
work
They
4
left
innings as he
19
takes the
men on
loss.
base.
Bobby Pointer closes the door for the
Time of
save,
the ball
his
game,
third of the
2
campaign.
hours and 52
so that's
minutes.
a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan
Thank
Plesac,
you
this
for
is Matt
joining us here
Vasgersian.
this
You've been
evening.
watching MLB
We
The
remind you
Show.
to
For more,
please
find us on
drive
Twitter. It's baseball. It's the show.
Ladies and gentlemen,
and it comes your way next.
Your Trenton Thunder.
Benny Harvey will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Now at the plate, number 64. The early season average pushing up near 350. So he's definitely been a bright spot for his ball club. 0-1 the count. Now a throw over to first, just keeping him close. Jansen, base runner at first with 1 out. On a rope to the second baseman. And it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settle with just the 1 out.
Let's play ball. Out. That's ball 4. 3. You're out. Out. Ball 4. Take the base.
Ready now, number 64. And he's got
number
runners
64.
at the corners here with only 1 gone. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Bottom part of the zone. A good changeup gets the call.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive dig. Sack fly at the very least.
Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Ready once again, number 64.
Now
no
batting.
hits in 2 trips
Number
to the plate
64.
for him in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1. Well, you don't need us to tell you it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is
good opposite field power here, taken high and deep to right, but that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And he is safe at second base as he legs out a double. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and
he
said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
Digging in and looking for more, Manny Franco. He singled his last time up.
Franco.
Line softly toward the hole, and this will be pulled in easily for the final out of the inning. This one pretty well in the bag. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Thunder are on top, 8-1. Next will be the designated hitter, number 64. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there for strike one. Velasquez on second. Jansen is over at first with one away. Hit
on the bag, right here, on the bag.
That's a fair ball as it's through into right field. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. It's now an 8-2 game.
Dan, that's a nice RBI base hit on a hard grounder down the first baseline. If the first baseman's holding him right there, it's probably a double play, but not the case.
No question about it, D-Row. Sometimes it's a game of inches, and that ball hit were vacated where the first baseman, if he was holding on, that would probably have been one of those 3-6-3 double plays. Instead, it's down the line for a base hit.
Now this is on the ground to first. We'll see if they can get two. The second for one. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Wow, a 9-out save. That's 3 full innings. You don't see that very often these days. It's awfully nice to have a guy in the back end of your bullpen that can pitch that kind of work.
8-2 is how this one ends today.
The
Thunder jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back.
On 11
Benny Harvey
no errors.
earns
they
his
left
first win of the season.
On base.
It's baseball on the show,
Ladies
and it's
and
coming
gentlemen.
up next.
Play ball.
So digging in now, number 64. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected
number
3
64.
hits. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. And this one's down the middle, a ball and a strike. And this ball runs away for ball two. 2-1. Line to the right side. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he's going to make it. He's in at second base with a leadoff double.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Row, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week. And that front shoulder tuck.
And they got him.
Let's play ball.
Striding in once again, number 64. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike one. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
Now a curveball's in there, 1-2 now.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
Count even at 2-2. Swung on in the dirt, strike three. Nothing doing here this half. Now to the plate, number 64. And their runners at the corners
number 64.
Now. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Well, you can say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
1-2. Here it is. Weak grounder down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. At the plate, number 64. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss on a pitch below the knees. 1 strike. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Well, we know what this guy's approach is. He's looking to go absolutely deep right here. I don't see him getting anything over the heart of the plate.
Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2. Is smacked into the gap, and this might be extra bases. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ball game. And there's your tying run at second base with a 1-out double.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this.
On the bag, on the bag, on the bag.
Right there, and the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Stepping into the box, Stephen Rigdon, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. He got a one-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. The Thunder jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Mark Whitman claims the win out of the pen, his first. Will Adams hammers down the save, his 4th of the season. So that'll just about do it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasquez.
A player receives advice about the refining of his game.